Starting at the back of your mat with a soft bend in your knees, with your feet about hip width apart. Close your eyes. Take your hands into prayer at your heart. Take a moment here, just soften, let everything go. Come back to our breath. Big inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh everything out through your mouth. One more just like that. Big inhale through your nose. Really fill your body up. Taking in whatever you need for today's practice on and off the mat. Hold it for one more breath. Exhale, let everything go. Sigh that out through your mouth. Releasing anything that you do not need to. Taking your prayer all the way up to the ceiling. Take your gaze with you. And on your exhale, open those arms nice and wide. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Take a slow roll down. Slowly bending those knees. Walking yourself out so your palms are directly underneath your shoulders. Keep those knees lifted. Tip forward an inch and back an inch. Pull belly in for 5, 4, 3, 2 more, just like that. On 1, hold right there, pull belly in, and soft bend in the elbows and straighten. So tiny bend and straighten for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Press floor away. 4, 3, 2. On 1, drop knees down. Untuck those toes. Stretch those fingers really wide. Take a big inhale. Drop your stomach down, opening up your shoulders. Reach that heart overhead. On your exhale, tuck tail, pull belly in back towards your spine. Inhale, release everything, let that go. Exhale, pull belly in. Give me one more just like that. And pull that belly in. Now coming back into that neutral spine, extend your right leg straight back behind you. Both of your hip bones are facing the mat. Reach that opposite arm forward. Slowly curl, tap elbow and knee in towards each other. Extend everything long for 10. Reach in opposition. 9, 8, 7, 6, pull belly in for these last 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, keep everything really long. Flip that palm facing up towards the ceiling. Tiny pulses with your leg and your arm for 10, 9, 8, 7. Pull belly in for these last 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, drop that down. Go right into that opposite side. So extend that left leg back. Reach that right arm forward. Tap elbow and knee in towards each other. Stretch everything long for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pull belly in for 5, 4, 3. Last 2. Finishing strong. Keep everything nice and long. Flip that palm. Tiny pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1. Tuck those toes under. Press yourself back into your downward facing dog, pedaling out the feet here. And if you don't have 1 pound weights, use your own body weight. You will equally feel this. Come up really high on those toes. Take a big inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh that breath out through your mouth. And reach those heels down towards the mat. Lift that tailbone high. Bring all of your weight into that left leg. Extend that right leg really high to the ceiling. Slowly tap right knee into right elbow. Extend that back. Crossing over, tap right knee to left elbow. Reach that leg back. And now pulling knee into your nose, holding there for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Step back to your down dog, sitting into a child's pose. Just a little wardrobe malfunction. Hopefully you didn't notice that, but I think it's at least 95% women, so that's fine. Take a breath here. Really melting into that, let that go. Coming back up, tuck those toes under, pedaling out the feet. Lift that left leg really, really high. Slowly tap knee into left elbow. Extend that leg back, crossing over. Knee into your right elbow. Reach that leg high for one more breath. Pulling knee into your nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Step back to your downward facing dog. Walking your hands slowly back towards your feet. Let your head hang really, really heavy. Grab a hold of opposite elbows. Let everything go. Take one more breath. Walking yourself back out into your plank, holding a nice strong plank here. Pull belly in. Lift your right leg 1 inch. Hold. Drop that foot down. Lift that leg. The left leg. Hold. Switching sides for 10. Stay really strong in your core. That's 9. 8. Breathe. 7. Just lift an inch off the mat. This is 6. 5 more just like that. Drop your knees down if it's too much. Pull belly in to protect your lower back. 3 more. 2. On 1. Drop those knees down. Keep the legs peeled together. Sit back into your child's pose. Coming up onto all fours, bringing those palms directly underneath your shoulders. Extend your right leg back. Drop that right hip down. Tiny little circles right there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, 4, keep the leg really long, 3, 2, 1, reverse those circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg stretching really long. Flex the foot. Bend to 90 degrees. Pulse up to the ceiling. Extend leg long for 10. So this is 2 parts. 9. Reach heel up to the ceiling. Pull belly in for 8. 7. 6. 5. When you feel your stomach going, really just plug it back in towards your spine. This is 3, 2. On 1, hold it here. Give me a soft bend in these elbows, pulsing that heel up towards the ceiling like you're stepping on the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, come down onto the forearms, straighten that leg really, really long. Now lift your leg as high as you can to the ceiling. Hold right there. 10 pulses. Point the toe for 10, 9, 8, 7. Engage your core. 5 more right there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last thing. Soften your face, drawing this U shape on the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, breathe, 6, 5, 4. Oh yeah, it burns. Breathe into it. Soften into that burn. Give me 2 more right there. Drawing a beautiful U. Last one. Knees nice and wide. Woo! Sit back into it. Reach those fingertips towards the front of your mat. Sit those hips nice and heavy on your heel. Take a breath. And I'm just going to slowly make my way around to the opposite side so you can see the left leg perfectly. And now coming back up to this neutral spine, extend that left leg straight behind you. Drop that left hip down, pull belly in, 10 circles right there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Really articulate this movement like you're drawing circles on the back wall. 3 right there, pull belly in, 2, 1. I say that as a reminder to myself as well. So reverse those circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, breathe, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Flex that foot, keep that leg really long, bend to 90, pulse that heel up towards the ceiling. For 10, keep that belly in, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there, breathe into it, 3, 2, on 1, bend those elbows, 10 pulses with that heel high for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, coming down onto your forearms. Drop that left hip bone to face the mat. Keep that leg lifted really, really high. 10 pulses right there. Drop down an inch, lift up an inch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Lift up 2 inches higher. Keep that leg really straight, drawing those U's like you're drawing the U with your big toe on the wall. Give me 8 more there. 7, 6, 5 more, 4, 3, use your breath, 2, on 1, drop that knee down, press yourself back into your downward facing dog, tucking those toes, pedaling everything out, letting everything go. Big inhale, come up high on those toes. Exhale, release those heels down. Dropping your knees down, swinging your legs around to the front. Sitting up nice and tall, nice long spine. Reaching those arms forward, plugging that belly in, and slowly lowering yourself down for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, coming all the way down. Reach arms overhead. Shake everything out. Taking your fingertips behind your head. Legs are really, really long. Ankle weight still on, if you will, or if you have. So bending this right leg in to this diamond shape and then dropping halfway down. As you reach up, toes tap your foot. Extend in opposite directions for 10, 9, 8. This is right leg, left arm. 7, 6, 5, tapping, going halfway down, going right back up for 4, 3, 2, on 1, switching sides for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Extend those legs long. Now bringing your legs into tabletop, pressing arms into the floor. Press those palms, fingers long. Extend those legs really, really straight. Take your fingertips behind your head, tuck chin into chest. Dropping down 2 inches, tapping in heels, lifting up 2 inches. So in this Pilates stance, heels together, toes apart. Down, give me 8 more. Pull belly in. 7, 6, 5, plug that belly in. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, on 1, cross the right over left and just staying right there. Left over right for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, hug knees in. And now taking your ankle weights off here if you'd like, because we're going to bring these arms around to the ankles, extend legs long, heels together, toes apart, wrap around, tapping ankles for 10, 9, 8, really reaching up for 7, 6, 5, 4, give me 3 more, 3, 2, on 1, take your ankle weights off here. Just set them off to the side because we're going to use these for our arm series, if you have. Taking your fingers behind your legs, behind your head, bringing your legs back in tabletop. Cross left elbow into the right knee, extend that left leg long, and switch. For 10, flex the feet for 9, 8, 7, 6, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, hug everything in, flex your feet, holding the backs of your feet, tuck chin into chest, just hold yourself into this ball for 10, 9, 8, 7, breathe, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, rolling over to your left side. Stretch that left leg really long, come up right on top of that left hip bone, lifting this bottom rib, press the floor away, point toe to lift, tap heel to heel, flex to lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, leg really long, 6, 5, bring energy into every single thing that you do. That's when you'll really start to experience results. Give me 3 right there. 2. On 1, keep that leg really high. And now a medium-sized circle. Point the toe like you're drawing the circles on the side of the wall for 10, 9, 8. Keep that bottom rib lifted. 7, 6. Try not to rock too much. 3 right there. 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Reverse for 10, 9, 8, gets harder, 7, 6, breathe, 5, relax shoulders away from ear, give me 3 more, 2, on 1, bringing these knees in towards your chest, this 90-degree bend. Keep that right leg lifted, tiny pulses with this knee towards the back wall, right there, keep the foot flex for 10, keep that bottom rib lifted, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, squeeze into it, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch that leg really long, toes dangle down towards the floor, 10 tiny pulses right there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, oh yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, switching sides. So laying really, really long. Keep this bottom rib lifted off the mat. Don't mind me just adjusting my little mic. It's all new to me. Press floor away. Pull belly in. Lift heel. Lift and point. Tap heel, heel to lower. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, keep that bottom rib lifted for these last 4, 3, really point, lift high, 2, on 1, keep that leg up to the highest point, 10 tiny circles going forward. Keep that bottom rib lifted as you draw the circles. Give me 8 more there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 2. On 1, reverse those circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, bringing these knees to the 90-degree bend. I'm really flashing you guys a lot today, so hopefully you don't have Zoom. Keep that, heel that leg high, pulse this knee towards the back wall for 10. Squeeze the glute as you pulse back. 9, 8, 7, cute outfit though. 6, 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2. On 1, straighten that leg, let those toes dangle. Tiny little pulses right there for 10, 9, 8, pull belly and keep that bottom rib lifted. There we go. Give me 5 more right there. 4, 3, 2. On 1, slowly coming up, grabbing those ankle weights. If you have, coming into a standing position and hooking these weights over your palm. So don't cuff them over your wrist. And you've seen me use water bottles. I've seen people use beer cans. Rocks was a new one. It's pretty brilliant. Whatever you have. That's about 1 pound weight. Try not to go too much higher than at least 2. And you'll see why in a minute. Standing with your feet hip width apart. Stretch those arms really, really long. Flipping palms facing up towards the ceiling. Pull that belly in. And just a tiny little lift and lower for 10, 9, 8. This one's risky. 7, 6. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, palms facing towards the front. Now pulsing with the thumb, straight up, release shoulders away from ears. Give me 8 more there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, reaching in front of you like you're hugging a tree. Exhale, straighten arms, tossing whatever you don't need behind you, like a flick of your wrist in the back for 10, 9, 8, like you're really hugging something. Really articulate the movement. 5 more right there. 4, 3, 2. On 1, keep those arms straight back. Release shoulders away from ears. Teeny flick of the wrist right there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Soften your face for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, hinging forward, plugging that belly button back towards your spine. Extend arms really, really high. Straight wrist for 10, 9. Lift palms really high for 8, 7. Squeeze triceps. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. On 1, keep those arms lifted, tapping thumbs in, opening out to the diagonal. So I'm going to turn around so you can really see it. So tap and extend to the sides for 9 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Squeeze those triceps. 2. On 1, take those arms straight up in front of you like you're holding a tray. And then opening arms really wide. Squeeze those shoulder blades in the back. Plugging belly in. Give me 10 right there. 9. Stay really steady in your body for 8, 7, 6. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, holding right here. Soft bend at the elbow. Reach those fingers really high off to the diagonal for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, extend those arms really straight. Opening up these circles now. Opening up the shoulders for 10, 9, 8, 7, wrists really straight, fingers really long. Give me 3 more going forward. I know it burns like hell, but just soften into it. Breathe through the burn. Reverse the circle for 10, 9, 8, 7. Almost there. We got this together for 5, 4, 3, yes, 2, and 1. Drop your weights down. Oh, yeah. Extend those arms out to the side. Last but not least, like you have a basketball underneath your palm and you're bouncing that ball as fast as you can for 10, 9. Stay really steady in your body for 8, 7, 6. Breathe. 5 more. 4. You can do this. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Let them float overhead. Grab your left wrist. Anchor those heels. Reach up towards the sky, towards the ceiling there. And just bending over to that right side. Take your gaze overhead. Exhale, open arms really wide. Shake everything out. And now switching sides. Big inhale, arms up overhead. Grab that right wrist. Anchor the heels down. Bending over to the left side. Take your gaze up ahead. Pull belly in, even right here. So just mindfully bringing our awareness to our center, to our core, with every single thing that we do. This is how we really engage and use every single thing that we've got. Coming to the back of your mat and just closing our practice today, tucking chin into your chest. Slowly roll yourself down bone by bone. Walking yourself out into a plank, holding a nice strong plank here. Pull that belly in, tip forward an inch and back an inch, to the right, to the left. Give me 10, right, left, forward, back. This is 8 more. Almost like you're drawing a little circle. 5 more there, breathe. Forward an inch, back an inch, right an inch, left an inch. 3 more. 2. Last one. Press yourself back to your downward facing dog. Float that right leg really, really high. Step your foot in between your hands. Walk your foot up. If you need to do that, adjust yourself right here. Pull your torso off the front of your thigh. Extend arms straight back. Take a big inhale. Come up into your high lunge. Exhale nice and wide into your warrior 2. Stretching arms really, really long. Keep the lower body right where it is. Tip back into your reverse warrior. And coming into your side angle pose. Bringing your arm to your thigh. Reach that left arm overhead. Take a breath. Give me 1 more reverse warrior right there. Exhale, cartwheel those palms down. Extend that right leg really, really high and slowly move that right leg into your pigeon pose. Your foot, your shin, and your knee is parallel to the mat. Breathe that belly button back through your spine. Come up really high and slowly melt your torso over the front of your mat. Take a breath. Give me 1 more breath there. Pressing the palms into the mat. Watch, tuck those toes. Press the floor away so that you can just extend that leg back into your downward facing dog, pedaling out your feet. And now slowly just lift this left leg really high. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Walk that up if you need to. Plug that belly in. Pull that torso off your front thigh. Extend those arms straight back. Big inhale brings you to your, there we go, high lunge. Oh yeah. Exhale, open nice and wide into your warrior 2. Stretch those inner thighs. Reaching those arms. Keep the lower body right where it is. Tip back into your reverse warrior. And just slowly moving that forearm to the front of the thigh. Coming into your side angle. Twisting through that torso. Keeping the gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale back. Reverse that warrior. Cartwheel both palms down. Lift that left leg high for one more breath and slowly move into your pigeon pose on this left side. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, folding your torso over the front of your thigh into your mat. And slowly coming into your seated position here. And just bring these legs together. Sit up nice and tall, spine really, really long. Reach those arms towards the ceiling and slowly just folding over the front of your torso. This one's really something I feel a lot still at 5 months postpartum, so listen to your body. I'm usually much more flexible. Just be right where you are. So wherever you are and you're really feeling it, just breathe right into that. Right into any tension, any extra pressure, just release anything that your body's holding on to, really releasing any stagnant energy, shaking out the legs, bending your right leg in. Reach that right arm really high, grab a hold of the toes with your left hand, and just slowly bend into it here. Your torso, grabbing even weight with your fingers onto your foot there. And slowly coming back up, shaking out those legs, switching sides. Tuck that left leg in. Reach your left arm high. Grab a hold of your toes with your left or with your right hand. And slowly just bend into that. And take it slow. Maybe have your torso facing that front leg. Grab a hold of the foot with both fingers and melt into it right there. Coming into a seated position, crossing your legs. Sit really comfortably here, but come up nice and tall. That spine really, really long, energy going out the top of our head. Press your hands into prayer. And just observing and recognizing the difference, even in how we're sitting. And our energy and how this shift of showing up really shows up through every single thing that we do in our lives, in our being with ourselves and with everyone that we come in contact with. So honoring yourself for showing up every single day that you're on your mat, because it's nothing just to let pass you by. Really recognizing that, honoring yourself. Namaste. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. So sorry for any malfunctions. Hopefully you didn't notice, but I thought maybe you did, and I felt the need to say something.